Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over something a little different than the last three videos. We're not going to make anything in massive this time. Instead, we're going to use two of the patches that we made in the previous videos. And we're going to essentially resample them together into one giant mega awesome base. Alright? It's going to be a blast. So let's get started into this. Our first massive track is going to be the Groan and Thump preset that we made. And that sounds like this. Alright, and I threw the ratio up to 1/16 just because I can. I mean, you're probably still on 1/2 or 1/4. So, just play around with it. The second massive track, I've got the Growleries. If you remember that, it's... Alright. So that sounds a lot louder than the first massive track, but that's alright. Alright, so what we're going to do, real quick, we're just going to throw together a little loop. So this isn't sounding really out of place. I'm going to try not to take up a lot of your time by throwing in this loop, but it's got to happen. And like I said, I'm just going to make it really simple. Alright, then hi-hats. Hi-hats, this is actually a good idea. Change the velocity of your hi-hats. I've got a pretty good rhythmic pattern going on. And you can copy it if you want. Notice the first one's all the way up. This one's at 42. This one I'm going to bring up into the 80s. 83. And this one down to the 60s. 68. Alright. So we've got... I'm going to turn that crash down. And the hi-hats. Alright, so now we've got a little beat going on. We're going to throw in some notes. You know, I'm not really going to get into this a whole lot. I'm just going to throw something down so I can show you guys the essentials of resampling your bass. So we'll start right here. We'll just redo that. Drag it down here. Alright, so see, we got something cooking up there now. It feels pretty good. Okay, so here's what we're going to want to do. Create a new return track, unless you want to use one of these that you've already got. I've got stuff on them, like reverb and delay. I think it's standard on the new Ableton, but if you don't have them, you know, just use whatever one you have available. Okay, so we're going to send both of those over there. So that's both of these two tracks right here, thrown together, melded together, is in this return track right here. But, as you can hear, they're clashing quite a bit. So, take our EQ8, throw it on both of them, just like that. And now we're going to go through, I'd say this one carries more weight, the Reese Growl. It carries a lot more weight, so we're going to start with this one. And we're just going to shave some off. Always high pass first, followed by the low pass, and just go from there. Make cuts. Try not to, you know what, fuck it, I'll just show you. Alright, now you see what I was doing there with this guy right here. I was just scanning through here, seeing, what kind of brings out the other track more. I mean, still we can hear it. And I really like the high end in it, so, I boosted this up. Man, that does sound pretty good. But anyway, so that's a good starting point. We'll go over here now. We'll cut this off. And we don't want that at 40 because we already took... We're using all the low end from this track. In fact, we'll name them Wub and Reese. So on our Wub track, we're trying to take off like the sub-bass low end. And we're going to shave off some high end too, because I really like the high end in the Reese track. And essentially what we want is that, mid-shelf, wah, 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 wah. That's what we want. So let's keep going into it. So 367, it's feeling pretty good right there. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to 400. So that's where this frequency's coming in. I'll just take this off here. Alright, looks like I'm going to turn up the Q on this, and I'm going to boost just a little tiny bit. See, only 1.61, so not much at all. But it gets you just enough. You really don't, unless you're working with like some Nero Reeses or something, which and every project's different, every sound is different, but you really don't want to be playing with too big of spikes in your EQ. I'm not saying you can't at all, but if you've already got a sound that you like, and you're just trying to make it sound good, I highly doubt that it's going to sound good with huge spikes in the EQ. Then again, it could sound really badass, but just as a rule of thumb, always go for subtractive EQ. Because it's going to clear up the mud in your tracks a lot better, and you're going to be left with an overall better mix down. So let's keep going. Let's pull off some weight from around where we've got this peaked up. So now we've taken both of these individual tracks, we've bussed them to the same track together, and now we're going to record. So either Command T, get a new audio track, or maybe you've got one already. But go into that, take your audio from, we're going to take it from the C return. Click to record. And then turn down your volume. Just record. Alright. Pretty simple. Now we don't need those. Let's check out what this sounds like. Cool. Cool, that's pretty awesome. Now we get into things like different audio effects, and this is where it really comes down to personal style and taste. It's really not the hardest thing to do, but at the same time it will take a little bit of practice, mainly just to get to know everything. So we'll take those off now. We'll throw this on. Alright. Now what I'm going to do here, what I'm doing is I'm keeping this my 100% dry channel. Alright, there's going to be absolutely no effects on this channel whatsoever. But then on this return track right here, I'm going to load it full of all sorts of shit. I mean, it's going to be covered. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just being dramatic right now, but I'm going to load the C return track with a bunch of effects. I'm going to keep this audio track that we just got. I'm going to keep it 100% dry, and we'll just see what we can do with that. So first, I'll throw on some chorus, why not? Alright. So, yeah, like, you're just gonna have to mess with the chorus. I mean, I really don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just playing with buttons until I get something that sounds good. So if you like what you hear, you know, sure, copy what I've got going on. But if you really want to delve into it yourself, I mean, just play with everything, you know? Click on fix for delay 2 or off if you want to. Yeah, I mean, just fuck with it. Do whatever you want. Throw the feedback up to 100 if you want. But, yeah, you know, just play around with it. See what you like. we got our flanger and our chorus on there. Let's just see what it sounds like with the track. Okay, now you've got these two tracks together. You're living pretty large. You're feeling pretty badass. I know I am. So we can take this even further if you want. In fact, I don't know if I'm gonna really achieve any end goal here, other than just getting you guys to think out of the box and see what you can really do with Ableton. But I'm gonna go ahead and create another return track. Alright, and I know you might be thinking, what, we're gonna bust more shit over to a return track? Well, you know, we are. We're gonna bust over, not that. We're gonna bust that, and we're gonna bust our own bus track. I know how crazy that sounds. Oh, great. Now let me hear return D. Okay, maybe we can't do that. I'm really not too sure. If we can do that, that'd be cool. Oh wait, what's this shit say? Huh. Okay, so that's definitely didn't know that. That's okay. We can do this on our own. Because all we have to do is record from that track. Pretty simple. I was just trying to be a lazy ass and go around it, but you know, it kinda backfired. So we're just gonna record from this return track. We're gonna return all those crazy effects. Maybe we're not. Alright, for real. Alrighty. And just to make sure, because sometimes I don't trust myself. Alright, that's definitely affected. Alright, so drag that off just in case we're messing something up with that. Alright, and I throw it to there. Alright. So now we're going to get another audio track so we can record insert D. That's going to combine both of these tracks together. You can do some, in fact, yeah, let's do some EQ on that, because EQing is always very important. And you can clearly hear it's clashing quite a bit, so we don't want it on that one. I mean, we will eventually, if you're going to use this in a song, but right now we need to clear it up a little bit, so. Alright, and I know I just told you guys earlier in this video that large spikes and shit in your EQ really aren't gonna be the best call, but sometimes, you know, they are. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. So, yeah, I'm a total hypocrite piece of shit, but that's alright. You guys will live. So... It's already sounding a hell of a lot better. Alrighty, now let's just pull these up to volume. Didn't mean to get all of those, but we're not even using those, so. Alright, now we're pumping. So, we're gonna record this together. Then we won't be needing that or that. Alright, now you can do all sorts of cool shit with this. I mean, fuck. You could reverse it. Yeah, it sounds a little shaky, but that's alright. I mean, you can do whatever you want with this now. I mean, anything you want. You can create more return tracks, throw on a phaser, overdrive, multiband. That's going to be important if you want to separate the different shelves in your sound. Just kind of bring out maybe the mids more, maybe a little bit of high end, because it's pretty heavy in the low end. So, yeah, I mean, you guys can just keep following that formula and go from there. It's really not that complicated. It's just a little labor intensive, just doing the same thing over and over, but it's a perfect way to learn, perfect way to figure out all your different effects. It's pretty fun in general. So, thanks for watching, guys.